We will keep it going with Rose-Tinted View by Yolanda.
Beautiful piece, Yolanda.
Thank you so much.
I've gotten to know this piece over the past week or so, and the more I listen to it, the more I'm struck by how expressive and how lyrical it is. I love the piano motif and how the other two instruments support that and kind of weave in and out of the texture. I think it's really, really lovely. I know something you were focusing on in this piece was that motif and how it evolves over time. And I was wondering if you could talk about your use of the motif and how its evolution kind of ties into your inspiration for the piece.
Okay, so The theme of the piece is basically, I wanted to explore the phenomenon where people overly romanticize the past, and this motif is kind of a symbolism for a memory, and throughout the piece it kind of changes, and in the end it kind of, even the chord progression, it's like it changes to be more resolved and more, I guess, happy sounding, and it just ties in with the theme of how memories change over time and how people, I guess, romanticize the past.
Yeah, I love that because it's so subtle that if I'm not listening for it, I don't think I pick up on it, but knowing that, I can hear that. It's a really cool effect. Peter?
I just want to point out while Carlos is here that clearly the four of us got the memo on this color scheme. And so if anybody else wants to pay attention to that for the next couple nights, we'll work on it. You totally succeeded in that. For me, the experience of the piece really, it evokes the sense of nostalgia. And I wonder if you could talk about the patience that you have for that piano part. Right from the opening phrase, it just takes an extra moment to get to where it's going. And then it's always the thing that kind of brings us back. You know, the clarinet kind of wants to push us forward with its kind of soaring melody sometimes. And the piano always says, no, oh, slow down just a little bit. Can you talk about that sense of patience in the piano part?
Yeah, okay. So I'm sorry to all the instrumentalists. My rhythm was like really complex and it wasn't that well notated, but I think that was intentional, like the push and pull of the violin, the bass clarinet, and the piano. I think the piano kind of grounds the other two instruments, and I wanted to create that kind of tension that's kind of released in the climax of the piece.
Yeah, excellent. Is there a question from out in the world?
Claire.
Yes.
Yeah, the question is, as a singer, what was your approach to composition?
I think it definitely does change my way of composition, just like my last piece, which was my first composition, and it kind of, I want every piece to have a kind of lyrical, poetic feel to it, and I kind of think of each piece as a verse and then chorus, verse, chorus, and then bridge, and then outro, just like a lot of songs. And so, yeah, I think being a singer definitely impacted and inspired my way of composing.
Do you sing your melodies ever as you're composing?
Definitely, yeah. Sometimes in the shower.
Yeah, I can I can definitely hear that in the music, and I think it creates this really, really lyrical, effective piece. So congratulations, Yolanda.
Thank you so much.
Very nice.